want to prove to myself that I can do anything, so I'm going to jump in this water. That's probably going to be really cold while it's windy, but soon that will be it. I think the dream of a retirement is overstated most times. It's like some people have this dream of like working 30 years and then retiring for like the next 20 years. I think the ideal life you should live is, you work, you enjoy your life. It's a back and forth thing. The best time to make memories is now. You don't dream of a future of memories. It's always in the moment.
Think that we deserve all the happiness of the world. That's what we are worthy of and we deserve in our life.
I think probably trying to find that balance between not giving up creativity but also finding a way to survive in the world. And I think I have that partially from my parents because my dad was the kind of like very math, straightforward kind of person, and my mom was an artist, and I've seen how they've both gone in the opposite direction of those two things, and neither has been very happy with their choice. So I'm trying to find a middle ground.
I think everyone has like a perception of themselves, and either you get it from your folks or you get it from who you think your folks are. And when you get older, it goes to being like, I'm going to be that person someday, to be like, now I have to embody that person every day. And I think that's what you have to prove to yourself. Like, can you be the person that you imagine you're going to be, and that you want your folks to think you are? That makes sense.
What are you trying to prove to yourself?
I am not trying to prove anything to myself, I don't think. I just sort of go with the flow.
That's a good idea.
Alright, so what are you trying to prove to yourself? That I'm Superwoman? How about you?
Absolutely. I don't know. Then I can do anything I put my mind to.
I love that! That's awesome. Do you have anything?
Yeah, I would say consistent with my beliefs.
That's awesome. Well, thanks so much, family.
I think I'm trying to prove that I can make it on my own. So
I'm trying to prove to myself whether dog ownership is right for me right now.
So cute.
I'm trying to prove to myself that I can I can do good things for the right reasons and not be motivated by like superficial or selfish or shallow reasons. And that I can play my guitar for the right reason, just do things for the right reason. That's all. And not be corrupted by all the stupid little
Other things.
all the stupid little other things that can like motivate you like in the moment, and just like keep the bigger thing in mind and do it for that bigger reason.
I think in terms of what I'm trying to prove to myself is just that in terms of my career development and growth, that I can really make it on my own. I just have the smarts and skill set to do that.
I want to prove to myself that I'm capable of moving outside of my comfort zone.
That I can do anything.
What are you trying to prove to yourself?
I think I'm trying to prove that I don't necessarily need to know what I want or what I want to do or what I want to be in order to be happy or content.
Just like maybe that I'm worth it, like worth all the effort that I put in to myself, That's pretty much it.
Yeah, I just want to prove to myself that I'm stronger than what everyone believes me to be.
I think most days I would say I'd like to prove to myself that I can do most things that I perceive to be difficult.
Lately I'm trying to prove to myself that I'm allowed to take a rest.
In the last year, I decided to apply for my PR here in Canada, and I want to prove to myself that after being traveling for 13 years around the world, I can settle up my life here in Canada because it's a place that I want to be for a long time. I think that this is where I want to prove to myself that I can
get my PR here in Canada?
Okay, so I want to prove to myself that I'm not less than others, and even I shouldn't be comparing myself to others. I'm my own person, and like it doesn't matter what others think of me. Yeah.
I'm trying to prove to myself that I can be financially independent.
I'm not proving anything. I just live. That I'm worthy of everything, like anything, big, small, whatever I desire for.
Oh, the perfect attention again. And now you can start recording.
What are you trying to prove to yourself?
I've been trying to prove to myself that I can do anything I've always been told that I cannot do. Oh, yeah.
That's awesome! Thank you so much!
There's nothing wrong on the horizon, but I'm always in my own head. Yeah, I was getting tired of trying, forgetting every word that I said in all those old conversations that turned into a melody. I'll be waiting for autumn days ahead of me.